Hey there, we have a new moon in Aries going to be taking place on
Tuesday.
Saturday, March 21st at 10:23 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm in the middle of a huge move and getting ready to leave, so I don't have the time to sit down and do all 12 signs and a tarot reading like I typically do. But I did want to come in and at least give you some idea of what your sign might be going through and how you can use it to your advantage, not just for the coming week, but we are also starting a brand new astrological year and how you can kind of get off on good footing when you are planting the seeds for these new beginnings that are about to play out. So let's get into it. So the new moon in Aries will be peaking on Saturday, March 21st at 10:23 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's going to be a fun one. It is taking place at 0 degrees, which means we are getting the most potent Aries energy that you can get. Not just that, the sun enters Aries the day before. It's also the spring equinox, so there is just a lot of fertile, exciting energies out there. We also have Pluto getting ready to enter Aquarius soon, so it's just a lot of rebellious energy. A lot of Aries always brings out the little bit more selfish side of us because we're a little bit more infantile because it's the beginning of the astrological year. A lot more me, 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 me. I want, and we are going to charge forward and get it. So let's go ahead and get into each of the signs, starting with Aries. Aries, happy birthday. This is your birthday season. The new moon in Aries is going to be highlighting your first house. Aries, this is the time where you want to start projecting forward for the next year as far as what you want to manifest in, especially anything that pertains towards your personality, your physicality, or the things you are most passionate about. Some of you Aries are looking to change up your style for the new year. There's something you want to show the world about yourself, and this is the time where you're planting those seeds to create that reality for yourself. You lot are also really good at making new friends. I see a lot of you planting seeds for new friendships. You might spot someone's got something cool and you're like, hey, I want to know more about that. So you are planting the seeds on how you can create these friendships and bring them into fruition. I also see many of you heading to the gym to develop your physicality, to tone your bodies, how you want your self-image to be projected out. Aries, this is the time to get the attention on you, decide what it is that you want to alter about your personality or again, your physicality, and charge it with that deep passion that is in your heart. Hey there, Taurus. This new moon in Aries will be illuminating your 12th house. The 12th house oversees a lot of things that are unseen. There's topics like isolation, codependent behaviors, addictions, even spirituality. Intuitively, I'm sensing that a lot of you Taurians are still cautiously tiptoeing out of the winter months and approaching spring a little bit on the more cautious side. That's common for you bulls. You guys tend to be a little bit slower to pursue something unless you know that the dependability is there. So you guys may not be the first runners out of the gate. You guys might be lingering back or still hibernating and working to get out of that winter funk. Taurus, this is a great time to consider what seedlings you want to plant. And this isn't just literally like your seedlings for your spring gardens, but I'm also talking about the little seedlings in terms of your personal manifestations. You may not be as excited to get out there and get things going, but what can you start from indoors? How do you plan to go forward from here, Taurus? And are there any last minute plans that still need to be set up? Some of you Taurians are going to be taking on new spiritual practices, or I also sense that some of you are finding new ways to combat addictions or things that aren't good for you. If you happen to find yourself feeling lost, Taurus, this is a great time to look at the areas where you are isolating yourself or withdrawing or using some type of an addiction, whether it's a substance, overeating, workaholism. Where are you hiding how you really feel from the rest of the world? Hey there, Gemini. This new moon in Aries is going to be illuminating your 11th house. This is going to be a time where you are sitting down and questioning, what have you changed your mind about, Gemini? The 11th house rules over our best friends, our primary communal support pillars, our technology, business, and commerce. Where are you seeing new seeds or new beginnings popping up that you can act upon? Some of you might be developing a new friendship, especially with someone that you are pretty sure and convinced they are a best friend. Some of you are even looking for a new social media platform to connect with others. Especially with all of this talk about TikTok being banned. I know I've seen a lot of people leaving the meta platforms like Facebook and Instagram and canceling them. Get out there and create new support systems for yourself, Gemini. Hey there, Cancer. This new moon in Aries is going to be hitting your 10th house, which is your career, public image, and reputation. I sense a lot of you Cancerians might be moving into a new job or working to alter how others perceive you. Cancer, this is a great time to put out into the collective what it is that you do in terms of your unique skill sets and draw in and attract people that are wanting to support that and put it into the public eye. Or maybe it's just a chance to change up your career entirely, Cancer. What seeds can you begin to plant to make that manifest into a reality for yourself? Hey there, Leo. This new moon in Aries is going to be illuminating your 9th house. The 9th house rules over things such as higher knowledge, legalities, travel, and adventure. I sense a lot of you are going to be going back to school or pursuing other places where you need to expand your trade or get up to date with certification. Leo, you're going to really want to pay attention to what new information is coming into your scope of focus and how you can take advantage of it for potential future opportunities. Or some of you might actually be going on a trip somewhere, and if you're not actually physically leaving yet, you could be planting the seeds to make that happen. I see a lot of you getting ready to go out and have some fun and create an adventure for yourself. Hey there, Virgo. This new moon in Aries is going to be illuminating your 8th house of passive income, intimacy, shared resources. This new moon might be inviting in new investors, especially in terms of a small business, or it could even be a new partnership of some way that you create shared and passive income for yourself. Use this lunation to start planting seeds for the new relationships and the intimacy that you would like to see in these potential relationships. Many of you Virgoans are going to find that maybe you and your romantic partner are becoming more close and more intimate during this time. How can you increase the schmexual chemistry that you have with your partner? Hey there, Libra. This new moon in Aries is going to be bringing focus to your 7th house. As Libra is the ruler of the 7th house, you're no stranger to partnerships, relationships, collaboration. Look all around you, Libra. Who do you want to collaborate with? Libra, it's finally time to respond back to all of those unanswered text messages, emails, phone calls. Start responding to people and start finding new collaborations. Some of you might even be picking up and restarting a new relationship. If you are already involved with somebody, you guys could find that it's just taking a twist and going in a new direction. Go for it. Hey there, Scorpio. This new moon in Aries is going to be illuminating your 6th house of daily routines, holistic health, and organization. What new tasks and patterns are you looking to integrate into your day-to-day? What are some of your new health goals, Scorpio, and how can you streamline and make your day-to-day routines more effective? Hey there, Sagittarius. This new moon in Aries is going to be illuminating your 5th house. The 5th house is going to be bringing up topics such as fertility, creativity, and romance. You might even find some new romantic relationships popping up for you, Sag. Some of you might even be having a baby. Open your eyes, Sagittarius. There are so many creative projects in front of you. This is going to be a time to start employing that fertility and just color the world full of joyfulness and blissfulness as much as you can. What is something you are aching to try? Capricorn, this new moon in Aries is going to be illuminating your 4th house. Many of you are moving or have just moved. What adjustments to your home life or family life are you needing to make? Some of you might even be creating a business from home or even getting into real estate which pertains to the home. Capricorn, you're going to want to sit down during this lunation and consider what stressful situations you are currently separating yourself from and how you can make your home life a little bit more steady and calm. Aquarius, this new moon in Aries is going to be illuminating your 3rd house. So you're going to find a lot of changes coming in terms of your communication. Some of you might even be buying a new car. There's also the chance that your relationship with your siblings or neighbors is evolving and you're needing to learn a new way to communicate. Maybe a sibling moved across the country and you're going to have to email or text message a lot more rather than in person. Or you could be learning a new language. But either way, where are you looking to become more dexterous? And lastly, Pisces, this new moon in Aries is going to be illuminating your 2nd house of personal resources, material world assets, self-worth. Get out there and create some more personal resources for yourself, Pisces. You might need to be asking for a raise at work. Or what steps are you taking to increase your self-worth? This is the time to plant those seeds to draw in more love and money for yourself, Pisces. Happy new moon.